B3, what up? We are live. We are live. What up, what up, what up? Did not expect to go live tonight, but I got a nice little message from Erin Wise, and she was like, I'll close it, let's go. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Half a case of Optic Megas and 2 Phoenix Preferred Hobbies. Let's go. I'm all about that. Color Blast hunt, downtown hunt. I'm excited for this one. Let's see if we are live. If you are in there, can see me, hear me, say what's up. Let me know we're good to go. It says we're live on here. It says one is watching, so we should be good. But if you're out there in the chat, let me know. I got my seltzer. I did remember that. Look at me. Although, it's almost gone already, so I'll try to make it last. Break 446 on the table. Half a case of Optic. I was actually just sitting down watching a movie, sorting out break 455, kind of just, getting ready to call it a night. And then Erin Wise shot me a message like, let's do this thing tonight. I was like, absolutely. Let's go. I'm still kind of setting up, actually. I forgot to get the garbage out. Let me do that. Makes it easier to have the garbage right next to you when you're breaking, so you don't, so you control the cleanup for later. You're not scooping packs up and everything off the ground. Got my little recycling bin for all the cardboard. There we go. If anybody's out there in the chat, let me know that you are here. You can hear me, see me. It says we're live, so we should be good. I said 10:30. We were live at exactly 10:30. Getting better at this whole schedule, saying a time, sticking to a time. I looked at the clock when I was sending the message out, and it was like 10:02, and I was going to be like live at 10:15, and I was like, don't do that. It's not going to be 10:15. It's going to be closer to 10:30. Just put 10:30, and then you'll be good. Starting to figure this out a little bit. Setting my alarm 15 minutes early, giving myself a little extra time, I'm growing. We all got things we can work on. Joshua Robbins, what is up, kid? What is up? All right, so you can hear me, see me. That is good. Break 446 on the table. What'd you think of the Super Bowl, Josh? Were you on the same side as everyone else? Boring? You kind of knew it was going to be a little bit of a defensive battle going in, and you knew that kicker for Seattle, man, he is consistent. He won me a few of my fantasy matchups and got me through to the Super Bowl. Won the championship, riding his leg. Damn, he kicked me right into the playoffs. So I knew that kid was capable of it. Look what we got on the table, baby. 5 Optic Megas on each side. That's 10, half a case, plus 2 of the Phoenix Hobby. We're going after the Color Blast and the Downtown. Let's get started on a list of ownership, and then we'll start in on this thing. Break 446. We got Joe Seppi-Desky on the Cardinals. E-Dub Erin Wise on the Falcons, closing us out. Big shout out to E-Dub. She's the reason we're breaking tonight, so much appreciated, E. Aaron on the Falcons. We got Joe Lurch on the Ravens. Joe Desky on the Bills. Adam Light on the Panthers. Robert McCrory in on the Bears. You got Mike Haralambis on the Bengals, Joe Lurch on the Brownies, Joe Desky on the Cowgirls and the Broncos. Adam Light also on the Lions. We got Harlan Benner in on the Packers, E-Dub on the Texans and the Colts. Wayne Mowry coming in on the Jags. We got B3 on the Chiefs, E-Dub on the Raiders, Ox on the Chargers. Stanton Griggs in on the Rams. We got rival card breaks, Donnie Scheffler in on the Dolphins. The Vikings going out to Sean Richardson. Patriots going to Mike Haralambis. E-Dub on the Saints and the Jets. You got Alan Stein, black and gold breaks, in on the G-Men. God, I hope Dart is luckier for you than me. Come on, I just want to pull one big Dart card. Let's go. Joe Lurch also on the Eagles. We got Benny Lamp in on the Steelers. Stanton Griggs on the Niners. You got the Honster from Hamster Card Breaks in on Seattle, the Super Bowl champs. Charles Riley Oxendine also on the Bucks. Josh Robbins in on the Titans. And then Goody rounding us out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the player pictured. Campbell is not a left tackle. T-Rex arms are real. Yeah, he had a tough go of it, man. It kind of reminded me of watching Eric Flowers struggle at left tackle for years. Felt bad for him and for Drake. Drake just didn't have it, man. Drake May just did not have it that night, and I felt bad for him, but he's just a kid. You know, he's 21, 22, something like that. He's a kid. He's a baby. He'll have another chance for sure. All right, what are we breaking tonight? We've got a half a case of the Donruss, or the, Donruss Optic Megas. You're looking for the Blue Hyper parallels that come out of the Walmart box or the MJ Holdings box. You're looking at the Ultra Rares, which include Downtown Duos, Uptowns, Hash Marks, and more. There's Rookie Kings. There's not Gridiron Kings, Rookie Kings and some Sunday Kings. Then you've also got, what was the other one? Ooh, it was just on the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me. Plus all the emoji parallels. So tons to hunt. One auto or mem guaranteed in each box. 10 total. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 total. And then you got the Phoenix Hobby Preferred. 1 auto, 1 mem per box. 5 exclusive parallels. And then Ultra Rares include the Color Blast and Genie's Inserts. Color Blast, obviously the big one. 5 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. 1 auto, 1 mem, 2 guaranteed hits. Plus, looking for that Color Blast, you got 1 and 2. Bang. All right, let's get started, B3. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. I just got a message. Who's texting me? Boom. All right. Here we go. Good luck, B3. I got a good feeling about this one. This one sold quick. We closed quick. So, I'm hoping this one explodes. We have not opened the Megas yet, so this is our first look at the Megas with the Blue Hypers. I'm excited to see what they look like. Love me some Optic Hobby. We've got the Target variations coming in too. A lot on the horizon. Prism still. They just released so much so fast this year, man. I felt like Mosaic, Optic, and Prism were back to back to back, like super quick. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. We got Isaac Tesla going out to Detroit, Adam Light. Nick Imanwari going out to the Honster. Then you got Harold Fannin Jr. on the Blue Hyper for Cleveland. That is Joe Lurch getting the first Hyper. You got Quincy Williams, Ricky Pearsall, Cam Chancellor, BTJ, Alec Ayomanor going out to Josh Robbins. You got Jadon Blue on the Blue Hyper color match, name match. Look at that. Dallas, Joe Desky. Nice one there. Drew Brees, now a Hall of Famer. You got Warren Moon. Sent Jared Goff flying. Jared Goff. Man, they are so warped. Look at the bend on that. Amon-Ra. Dalton Schultz. Shamar Stewart going out to Cincy. That is Mike Haralambis. Taj Brooks on the blue hyper for Mike Haralambis, the rookie running back. You got Stafford, Garcia, T. Higgins, Devonta Smith, Devon Achane, Abdul Carter going out to the G-Men. That's going to be Alan Stein. Graham Mertz to Houston and Aaron Wise. Shamar Stewart, another hyper going out to Mike Haralambis on the Bengals. You got Zach Ertz, Howie Long, Josh Allen, Micah Parsons, Ollie Gordon going out to Miami and rival, Donnie Scheffler. Isaac Tesla on the blue hyper. Another color match for the Lions. Adam Light, that's a nice one. You got Thielen, MPJ, Jake Plummer, Shakir, Brock Bowers, Jarquez Hunter going out to the Rams and Stanton. Jalen Royals going out to B3. Then you got Tyler Warren on a primary colors for Indy, E-Dub. Scary Terry, Kyler Murray, Gibbs, and Armstead. All right, let's get these hypers sleeved up. Isaac Tesla going up for sure. This kid flashed, man. He's got some great hands. He reminds me of like Puka Nacua with his hands. Very strong catches, contested catches. I think he's going to be good. He just needs to get a little better on his route running, but I think he's going to be good. Especially with Amon-Ra St. Brown there. You know, warranting so much attention. And then you got another kid there who can stretch the field in, what's his name? Jamison Williams. So, you got some talent over there for sure. Ollie Gordon, he looked good this year. Emanwari, Super Bowl champ. I know he got votes for Defensive Rookie of the Year, too. He had a solid rookie year. Tesla one more time. All right, let's get these guys out of the way. Royals can go in there. All right. Good to go. Let's go to box number 2. Empty box. What up, Ox? What did you think of the Super Bowl? What was your assessment? I've been curious to hear everyone's take on it. Oh, you know what I just noticed? We didn't get a mem or an auto in that last box. So much for one mem or auto guaranteed. We didn't find a mem or an auto in that last one. So I guess it could be a mem, an auto, or neither. Right? I didn't see an auto on anything. Did you guys see an auto on anything? Maybe I should go back and check those base cards real quick. I didn't see an auto. Definitely not on any of the rookies. They're all sleeved up. Let's check them. Not on Tesla, obviously. Tesla. No auto. All right, well, there you go. So sometimes you could just get nothing, I guess. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. We got Riley Leonard going out to Aaron Wise. Keandre Lambert-Smith going out to Ox. Lighted up Ricky Williams. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Miami rival. Lighted up is very fitting for Ricky Williams. Puka, Odunze, Jalen Ramsey, TJ Watt. You got Jimmy Horn Jr. going out to Carolina and Adam Light. Ty Felton going out to Minnesota. That's going to be Sean Richardson. Torrey Horton going out to Seattle and the Honster on the Blue Hyper. You got Connor, Cup, Megatron, Jacoby, Andres Borealis. He is a Super Bowl runner-up, not champ. That's the Patriots, and Mike Haralambis on the rookie kicker. You've got Tyleek Williams going out to Detroit and Adam Light. And then you got Ricky Pearsall on the hollow going out to San Fran and Stanton Griggs. You got Jalen Waddle, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Downs, Xavier Legette, Trey Harris going out to the Chargers and Ox, Tyler Lockett on the Optic throwback. That one going out to Seattle and the Honster. Calvin Ridley, Isaiah Likely, Eric Dickerson, Buda Baker, David Njoku, Matthew Golden going out to Green Bay and Harlan. Dante Thornton to the Raiders and E-Dub on the Blue Hyper. You got Jordan Love, Travis Kelce, Tank Bigsby, Ramondre, Jamo, Robbie Oots going out to the Honster, Tyler Shuck showing up for the Saints. That's going to be Aaron Wise, first quarterback out. Riley Leonard also going out to E-Dub on the rookie phenom, Blue Hyper. Then you got Alfred Collins going to Stanton Griggs on the Hyper, Victor Cruz, Joe Burr, and Culpepper. I feel like that's a little high. Let's bring that down just a smidge. There we go. All right, so we did get a mem this time. Hopefully the first box was just an anomaly. Riley. Got to get a podium up there for the Super Bowl champs. They deserve to go up right away. All right. All right, Tyler Shuck going up on the wall, on the podium. You got Oots, Golden. Riley Leonard ×2. We also got a Warren, too, already. So Colts off to a decent start. All right. Box number 2 in the books. All right, let's get the bench in order real quick. And Maury can go up there. Alright, bench is in order. Good. Okay. What is that pop-up? It wasn't great. It was a pretty decent game. Figured Seattle was going to lose. I figured... yeah, I figured it was Seattle's game to lose too, and they just took better care of the ball. It's really what it seemed to come down to. All right, number 3. Empty box. All right, that one's got a mem. So maybe it was just the first box we got whacked on. All right, Taj Brooks coming back out for Mike Haralambis. You got Harold Fannin Jr. going out to Cleveland. That's Joe Lurch. Matthew Golden on a blue hyper for Harlan. Very nice. Ricky Pearsall. Warren Moon, Slim Reaper, Devon A. Chan. You got Jadon Blue on the rated going out to Dallas and Joe Desky. Abdul Carter going out to Steiner. Robbie Oots to the Honster on a blue hyper. Very nice. You got Breezy, Goff, Cam Chancellor, BTJ, Graham Mertz going out to E-Dub. Shador showing up for Cleveland. That is Joe Lurch on the throwback. Very nice. Najee, Justin Fields, Amon Ra. You got Dalton Schultz, Lamar, Ollie Gordon going out to Miami. That's Rival, Donnie. Walter Nolan going out to Joe Desky. Light It Up, Scat Pack, Cam Scattaboo going out to E-Dub. Very nice. You got Ricky, Rich Gannon, Brock Purdy, T Sizzle, Tyler Warren going out to E-Dub. Tony Dorsett is your hollow. That's the Cowgirls. Giuseppe. Mark Andrews, Myles Garrett. You got David Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins, Cole Kmet, Mike Green on the rated for Baltimore. That's going to be Joe Desky. Tetaroa McMillan, Joe Lurch on the Ravens. Mike Green, Joe Lurch. Tetaroa McMillan going out to Adam Light on Carolina. Then you got Trevion Henderson on the rookie phenom. Blue Hyper going out to Mike Haralambis. Tyleek Williams, the defensive tackle for Detroit. Adam Light. Then you got Quincy, Hunter Henry, and T. Higgins. Tyleek. Oots. Matt Golden. Got to get the Scat Pack up there. Scataboo. Plus Shador. Colts off to a hot start. All right, so box number 3 in the books. Couple of quarterbacks starting to show up. Tyler Shuck, Shador, Riley Leonard. Got a few starting to show up. Fannin. Let's get Travion Henderson taken care of here. All right. Okay, let's get this organized real quick. Okay. Number 4. Forgot about the bench. Let's get that taken care of. Put the Giants up there. Got Harold Fannin we can put up there too. There we go. All right. Empty box. Chair won't move right. Trying to roll it, it's just popping along the ground. It's supposed to be on wheels. You know what I need to do is get one of those little plastic things that you can put the chair on to roll around on. Because right now it's on carpet, and that's why it doesn't roll that well, for sure. Can't really roll on carpet. There's another patch. Man, I think we just got robbed on the auto on the first box. That's horrible. Well, that's interesting. You see that? How the hell did that happen? Interesting. We'll see what's behind Terrence Ferguson. Don't forget that pack. That was very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where a pack is sliced, but I guess it's feasible that a card could slice it, but I don't know. Shedeur Sanders going out to the Brownies. That's going to be Joe Lurch. Kalel Mullings going out to Josh Robbins. Isaac Tesla back again on a blue hyper. Adam Light. You got CJ, Mark Brunell, Ladd McConkey, Jaden Reed. All right, here's Terrence Ferguson. Let's see what's in that pack. T. Ferg going out to the Rams and Stanton. You got Shamar Stewart going out to Mike Haralambis. Gino, Charles Woodson, Jonathan Taylor, Caleb, Greg the Leg. Savion going out to Harlan. Nick Emanwari going out to the Honster. Very nice. Heck yeah. Rashee Rice, Vernon Davis, Breece Hall, Fred Warner. Tony Dorsett, Quinn Ewers coming out for Miami. That is going to be Rival. Scattaboo coming out for Steiner. Oh, I saw the silver. I was hoping. McNabb going out to Goody Goody on the hollow. You got Sammy D, Hawkinson, Dangerous, Alvin Kamara, Torrey Horton going out to the Honster, Mitchell Evans going out to Adam Light. Then you've got the Malik Neighbors Chain Reaction going out to Steiner on the G-Men. McNabb, Josh Jacobs, Algier, Torrey Holt. You got Dante Thornton going out to Aaron Wise. Alfred Collins to Stanton. You've got the first-year freshie, R.J. Harvey, going out to Joe Desky. Very nice on the hyper. Travis Hunter, My House, going out to Wayne Maury. That's a nice one. And then you got Swifty, A.J. Brown, and Rogers. Almost always defense wins. I would have to agree with that. For sure, Steiner. I mean, that's how the Giants won their Super Bowl. Granted, Eli Manning stuck a football to David Tyree's head, but the defense won that game. The offense just didn't lose it. Kind of a cheat code when you had Plaxico Burress in his prime, though. As you know, as a Steelers fan. Trying to bring this down just a little more to make room for one more podium on that side. There we go. All right, let's get these sleeved up. Emanwari, Seattle. Bengals picking up a lot of color. Got to get Hunter up there on the My House. All right, so 4 boxes down, 6 to go. Mitchell Evans, I didn't see much of him this year. Ferguson we saw a little bit of. Seahawks podium filling up quick. Giants too, starting to stack up. Finally got some Quinn Ewers. And then last but not least, you got Shador for his second. There we go. All right. Good to go. Just getting the bench in order real quick. There we go. Alright, bench is good. A couple of Ollie Gordons to go up there with Quinn Ewers. And let's go to number 5. Empty box. Ooh, fumble. We do got a fatty in this one too, so there's a patch in this one. Man, we just got robbed on the auto on the first one. That's wild. Alright, here we go. Good luck, B3. Let me go for half first, just so I don't keep juggling. Nick Scourton going out to Adam Light on the Panthers. You got Arian Smith for the Jets. That's going to be E-Dub. Isaac Tesla again on the Blue Hyper. Adam Light cleaning it up on the Lions. You've got Maserati Marv, Tyreek Hill, J.J. McCarthy, Emmitt Smith, T. Ferg back again for Stanton. Shador back again for Joe Lurch. Then you got Nick Emanwari back again for Hans. Herbie, Ayuk, Devontae, JD5, Mullings back for Josh Robbins. Captains in charge, Ed Reed going out to the Ravens. That's going to be Joe Lurch. You got Eli, Steven Jackson, Dak Prescott, Tua, Kenny G, Savion Williams going out to Harlan. Dante Thornton going out to Aaron Wise. You got Jalen Milroe on the throwback. Nice one there for the Honster. Sutton and Testaverde. All right, you got Jalen Hurts, AR. Alfred Collins going out to San Fran. That's going to be Stanton. Ricky Pearsall going out to Stanton as well on the silver. You've got Bijan, Doug Williams, Michael Penix, Debo, Greg Rousseau, Milroe back again on a base for the Honster. Omarion Hampton going out to the Chargers and Ox. Rookie phenom going out to Benny Lamp is Caleb Johnson on the Blue Hyper Mem. Shamar going back out to Mike Haralambis. Then you got Braylon Allen, K9, and Groupie. Dang, Bengals have a huge stack. Tons of color. Another Emanwari for Seattle. Another Tesla for Detroit. Caleb. Going out to Benny. Finish off our back wall. And that puts us halfway through the half case. So 5 down, 5 to go. Little Jalen Milroe shows up. It's crazy to win a Super Bowl in your first year as a backup. You're a rookie. You're learning behind a Super Bowl winning quarterback. And this, you know, what a great opportunity for that kid Milroe, man. If Sam Darnold can give him another 5 years or so and just let Milroe sit there and learn for 5 or 6 years running scout team, who knows if that kid could be any good. The extra time could help him, though. It's possible. Alright, let's get these top loaded real quick and then we'll pop on to our first Phoenix hobby. I say we jump over, take a break from Optic and see what we can find in Phoenix. Boom. Alright, let's get our bench caught up real quick. Alright, there we go. Boom. Alright, bench is set. Let's grab a few more top loaders because we're running low. There we go. Should be enough. Boom. Alright, let's do our first Phoenix. Try to shake it up a little bit here. Empty box. Ooh, that's a fatty right there. So let's take that down to the bottom. Very obvious that that's the fat one. Come on. Come on. All right, 2 more to go. All right. All the blue simmer, all the same. Yeah, the blue hypers have been very consistent. Very consistently the same players. I have seen that, though, in certain cases where they just kind of favor one player or one series of players. It gets repetitive sometimes. Azariah Thomas going out to the Jets. That's going to be Aaron. Jalen Milroe right off the bat going out to the Hanster. Bang! Hans, your team won the Super Bowl, and you get this ballin', absolutely beautiful Jalen Milroe, 47 out of 99. Holy cow, what a card. On the bronze Pandora, numbered to 99, Jalen Milroe. What a banger for Hanster. Holy cow. Bang. Congrats, Hans. You're having like one of the best 2 days ever. Your team wins the Super Bowl and you get a rookie auto of your rookie quarterback. Rookie backup, but still. I mean, can't really go much better than that. You know what I'm going to have to do is take some of these cards out of here. Let's take all the Eminwaris out. Let's take all the non-hypers out. How about that? There you go, Hans. We made you a little room. We might have to take all the Eminwaris out eventually, but... wow. What a start to the break. What a first box for Hobby Preferred. Holy cow. Seahawks keep winning. That's it. That's exactly it. All right, here we go. You got Lamar. Trey Benson. Speaking of Plaxico, Cheddar Bob. You got Savion Williams going out to Harlan. Harold Fannin Jr. on the Pandora design, but it's a silver, so not numbered. Gorgeous card, though. Cleveland, Joe Lurch. Harold Fannin. You got Malik Neighbors. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Saquon Barkley. Cam Ward coming out for Josh Robbins on the base. You got a Paragon Silver, Omari and Hampton. Going out to the Chargers and Ox. Not numbered, but a beautiful rookie. Jonnu. Caleb. Jordan Brooks. Jahad Campbell going out to Philly and Joe Lurch. Trevor Lawrence on the orange Pandora. 104 out of 189 going out to the Jags and Wayne Mowry. Beautiful card. Quincy Williams, Garrett Wilson, Travis Kelce. You got Jordan James going out to Stanton Griggs. Jordan Love on a Thunderbolt purple. Not numbered. Beautiful card, though. That's going out to Harlan. You got Kyron, Jamar, my homies will always get a sleeve. Walter Nolan going out to Joe Desky on the Cardinals. DK Metcalf on the Pandora, silver, not numbered. Nice one there for Benny Lamp, though. And then David Montgomery. Get the base out of there. Let's sleeve some of these up real quick just to make some room. Yeah, Jordan Love, not numbered, but a beautiful card. We got to get Cam Ward up there. Got to get that beautiful T-Law up front. Not numbered on the Paragon. Phantom wasn't numbered either. Still a beautiful card. All right. Clean that up pretty quick. Boom. Just getting the bench in order real quick here, V3. Bear with me just a second. Good. Okay. Good. All right. What else we got? Saquon Barkley. Taysom Hill. You got Taj Brooks going out to Mike Haralambis on the Bengals. Contour Silver Shake and Bake. Baker Mayfield going out to Tampa and Ox. That is not numbered, but a beautiful insert. Baker Mayfield. Jordan Brooks. You got Chase Brown. Jalen Lane going out to Goody Goody on the Rook. Tyler Shuck Thunderbirds Pandora. Numbered 222 out of 249. Nice hit, E-Dub on Shuck. 222 out of 249. Something about that number, 22, baby. Heck yeah, E. Great hit. You got Eckler, Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey, Arian Smith going out to Aaron as well. You got Puka Nacua on the Purple Thunderbirds. That is not numbered. Going out to the Rams and Stanton. Beautiful insert. Ridley. My homies will always get a sleeve. You got Tank. Riley Leonard going out to E-Dub. Joe Horn on the Pandora going out to the Chiefs. That is B3. Swifty. Derrick Henry. Dan Fouts. You got Shamar Stewart going out to Mike Haralambis on the Bengals. And then Xavier Watts going out to the Falcons and Aaron Wise on the Bronze Pandora. 90 out of 125. So another hit for E-Dub on the Bronze. You got Calvin Austin, Taysom, Mark Andrews, Mason Graham going out to the Brownies. And Joe Lurch, we're going to bring the back to the front just because the hit's back there. Evan Williams, Cheddar Bob, Derrick Henry, back to Mason Graham for Joe Lurch, and Mason Graham is holding back. Shador Sanders, rookie phenom. Very nice. Numbered 345 out of 699, going out to Joe Lurch on Shador. We'll take that. Heck yeah. What a box that was. Damn. You get a Shador numbered, a Milrow numbered, and a Shuck numbered all out of the same box. 3 of your top rookie quarterback prospects numbered come out of that box. This might need a 130. I think we do need a 130. Yep. Dang. That's a thick one. Dang, what a box. That was awesome. You know, I was a little nervous about these hobby preferred boxes. I wasn't sure if they were going to be good or not. I'm glad I got them. Table's been on one of those weird runs too. We've been hitting a lot of case hits, a lot of ultra rares, a lot of super low numbereds. We've just been on a weird little run, so looking to keep that alive. So far, so good. Another Riley Leonard. What a start. Just like that, Tesla's getting bounced to the outside. All right, let's put these away and get right back to Optic. Okay. Tosh Brooks going there. Just getting the bench in order here, B3. Bear with me one sec. Thought we had more podiums than that. Interesting. Alright. Good. Alright, there we go. Bench is in order. We're making great time, actually. Which is always good. Going on to box 6 on the Mega, starting the second half of the half case. Empty box. All right, we got no mem in this one. So let's hope there's an auto, because it's supposed to be an auto or a mem. The last time we didn't get a mem, we got gypped all together. So let's hope that there's an auto in this one. This is box number 6. Let's get it. Maxwell Harrison going out to Buffalo and Joe Desky. Caden Prather on a blue hyper going out to Buffalo, Joe Desky. That's a nice color match. You got Cooper Kupp, Jerry Jeudy, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Rex Grossman, B-Rob, Izuruko going out to Dallas. That's going to be Joe Desky. Walter Nolan going out to the Cardinals, Joe Desky. You got James Conner, Cooper Kupp, AR, Debo, Greg Rousseau, Quinn Ewers back again for Rival, Scattaboo back again for the Alan Stein, black and gold. Greg Rousseau on a hollow for Joe Desky. Then you got Victor Cruz, James Conner, Kirk Cousins, Kittle, Dylan Gabriel coming out for Joe Lurch, Tedderoa McMillan on the blue hyper. Adam's been waiting for that one. There you go. Adam Light on the color match. Tedderoa McMillan blue hyper. Very nice. Let's hope we can pull you 3 of them like we did for Tesla now. That's Adam's boy right there. Tedderoa. We got Dylan Gabriel going up for the Brownies. Shador already came out on a numbered patch. Milrose killing it. Shucks got a big card already. Scattaboo starting a little pile up there. Quinn Ewers got a couple for Rival. All right, let's get the base out of the way. Here we go, second half, box 6. Stephon Diggs, Zay Flowers, Jonnu Smith, Drew Bledsoe, Neon Dion. You got Woody Marks going out to Aaron Wise. Will Johnson going out to Joe Desky. Then you got Tyler Warren on the blue hyper going out to E-Dub. Beautiful card. Nice color match there. Judy, Nico, Drake May, Tyrone Tracy, Kyle Williams going out to Mike Haralambis. Colson Loveland going out to Robert McCrory. And then Mike Green to Baltimore and Joe Lurch on the blue hyper. You got Nico, Godwin, Bucky, and Derwin to round it out. All right, box number 6 in the books. which is good. Going on to box 7, lucky number 7. 6, then 7. 6, 7. Oh, the kids. They got us all saying 6, 7 for like a couple months, and no one understood why. That was another mega with no auto. It says guaranteed 1 auto or mem card per box on average. Well, both of our megas that didn't have the mem also didn't have the auto. So there you go. Thanks Panini. Mem on the bottom. Alright, let me get a swig of seltzer here. Alright, after this box, I'm going to have to go grab one more because we just cashed it. Hanster, what up, what up? Good week to be a Seattle fan, for sure. I think most would agree with that. Alright, here we go. Good luck, B3. Nick Scouton going out to Adam Light on the Panthers. Arian Smith to Aaron Wise on the Jets. Sauce on the My House going out to E-Dub. Very nice. You got Jared Goff, Najee, Greg the Leg, Lad McConkey, T. Ferg going out to the Rams, Stanton. Then you got the Brock Purdy Silver Hollow going out to San Fran, Stanton. You got Justin Fields, Ricky Williams, Jaden Reed, Fred Warner, Dorsett, Shador coming back out for Joe Lurch. Joe Lurch having quite a day on the Brownies. Mullings coming out for Josh Robbins. Egbuka, Blue Hyper going out to Ox. Very nice. Gannon, Mark Andrews, A.J. Brown, Rogers, Savion going out to Harlan. Jackson Hawes going out to Buffalo, Joe Desky. You got Montgomery, Garrett, and Braylon Allen. Second half, we got Algier, Torrey Holt, Jalen Milroe back again for Hans. I don't know how that went down. Omarion Hampton on the Chargers for Ox. Then you got Quinn Ewers on the rookie recruits going out to Rival. Very nice. You got Warren Moon, Drew Brees, Jonathan Taylor, Caleb, Dante Thornton Jr. going out to E-Dub. Alfred Collins going out to San Fran and Stanton. Then you got Drake May on the Donruss Threads going out to Mike Haralambis. Very nice. Devin Neal going out to E-Dub. Then you got K9 MVP of the Super Bowl, Maserati Marv, and Danger Russ. Drake May had himself a rough day yesterday. That won't be the end-all, be-all for him, but definitely hurts for Patriots fans to see him struggle like that. Nice color match, though. Beautiful card. Got to put Egbuka over here with all the other receivers. Quinn Ewers. Get him up on the podium. And another one for Milrow. Another one for Shador. Alright, let's get these sleeved up real quick and we'll get on to box 8. Alright, boom. Boom. Alright, good bench is set. A few more top loaders over here. Oh, we might need more than that. Maybe a little more than that. Good. Okay. Number 8. We're going to let this one marinate. We're going to open it up, crack it down, let it marinate while I go grab another seltzer. And hopefully that can turn Optic's luck, man. We need a pop from Optic here. Empty box. Phoenix has been great. We need a pop from Optic. Alright, we're going to let this one marinate. No fatty in there, so maybe, finally, maybe we'll get an auto. I don't know, I don't believe it. But we'll see. Maybe auto, maybe Sunday Kings, maybe downtown, maybe uptown. I don't know. We need something. We need a little pick-me-up from Optic. Alright, B3. I'm going to quickly run and grab a seltzer, and then I will be right back, and we will continue on. Number 9, Kansas knocks off number 1, Arizona. Oh, dang. Josh, Stanton, Wayne, just saw all you guys sent. Thank you very much. Let me mark you guys down real quick. What did I say? We said Mowry, Robbins, Stanton. Stanton. Josh. Much appreciated, gentlemen. Much appreciated. Oh, Adam, I also see you just sent. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mark you down. Light. And where's your other one? Oh, there it is. Denver. No, Detroit. Boom. All right, cool. Got you guys all marked down. Thank you very much for taking care of that. All right, we got one box of Optic on the table, 2 megas left on the bench over here, 2 left, and then we got our last Phoenix hobby. So far, Phoenix has been fantastic. We're going to leave this to marinate for a second. I'm going to run and grab a seltzer. I'll be right back, and then we will dive in and finish up the last leg. So if you got to, use the bathroom, grab a drink, do anything like that, now would be the time to do it. Pick this cardboard up off the ground and take it with me, because the recycling is right next to the fridge. All right, P3, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a seltzer and be right back with you. All right, B3, we are back. We let it marinate for a little while. It's almost midnight. I got one raccoon still hanging on to life, not wanting to go to bed. All right, B3. Let's hope letting it marinate worked. Here we go. Jalen Noel coming out for Houston. That's going to be E-Dub on the rated. Tommy Malott also going out to Aaron Wise on the rated. Then you got Kyron Williams on a play action going out to the Rams. That's Stanton. You got Cam Jordan, Edgerrin James, Saquon, Olave, Jarquez Hunter going out to the Rams. That's Stanton. Jalen Royals going out to B3. Then you got Ashton Genty finally showing up for E-Dub on the throwback. We'll take it. Steven Jackson, Cortland Sutton, Tua, K9, Michael Williams going out to San Fran. That's going to be Stanton. Travis Hunter coming out for Wayne Maury. And then Josh Jacobs on the hollow going out to Harlan on the Packers. Jags picking up another one for Wayne Maury. Ashton Genty about to join the running back corner on the right on a podium. Royals, Hunter, Malott, and Noel. All right, let's get those out of the way. Base. All right, second half. Here we go. We got Vinny Testaverde, Bijan, Jalen Hurts, AR, Jadon Blue going out to Dallas. That's going to be Joe Desky. Alec Ayomanor going out to Josh Robbins on the Blue Hyper. You got Montgomery, Braylon Allen, J.K. Dobbins, Cole Kmet, Jamal Charles, Abdul Carter going out to Steiner. Graham Mertz going out to E-Dub. Cam Ward on the Blue Hyper. First big quarterback Blue Hyper to come out. There you go, Josh. You got K9, Maserati Marv, Blake Groupie, J.J. McCarthy. Ollie Gordon going out to Miami. That's going to be Rival. Quinishon Judkins on the Hyper for the Brownies. That's going to be Joe Lurch. Then you got Tyreek Hill, Justin Herbert, Ayuk, Emmett, and Devontae. So finally got one of the bigger quarterback colors coming out. Put Judkins down there. Robin's getting the receiver, Ayomanor, and the quarterback. Cam Ward, we've pulled a bunch of big hits for. We pulled his downtown, pulled some nice multicolored patches and numbered cards. We pulled a lot for Cam. Cam has definitely had some good luck on the table. All right. A few more Raiders to go up there. Bench is good. Let's go to number 9. Numero 90. So it looks like they should say on the side, 1 mem sometimes, no autos. Like it should say nothing about autos, just memorabilia cards sometimes. That's what it should say. Because the autos are nonsense. That was not true. Not true. They have not been entirely truthful. There's a mem though, so we do got a mem. I have seen a few videos of these Walmart megas where they had, like one pack had 2 downtowns or 2 uptowns in the same pack stuck together. So you do have a chance at these big hits times 2 with these megas. Still hoping we catch a lightning in a bottle and get lucky on one. Oop. At least one. That would be nice. Alright, B3, here we go. We're doing the whole thing. Jalen Lane leading it off. That is goody. RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey going out to Joe Desky. Cam Miller on the Blue Hyper. That's going to be E-Dub on the Raiders. Then you got Rich Gannon, Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins, Cole Kmet, Tommy Malott going out to E-Dub on the Raiders. DJ Giddens going out to E-Dub on the Colts. Jalen Hurts on the Hollow going out to Philly. That is Joe Lurch. Then you got Maserati Marv, the Cheetah, JD5, Dak. Trey Amos going out to Goody. You've got TJ Sanders going out to Joe Desky. Light It Up, Lamar going out to Baltimore. That is Joe Lurch. Then you got Myles Garrett, David Montgomery, Jamal Charles, Groupie. Schweisinger going out to Joe Lurch. Jalen Royals on the Blue Hyper for B3. You got Herbie, Ayuk, Eli, Tua, Kenny G, Jalen Noel coming out for Houston. That's going to be E-Dub. You got the best buddies, best tutties, Jordan Love and Christian Watson. Harlan. You got Braylon Allen, K9, JJ, Emmett, Devontae, Luther Burden going out to Robert McCrory, Will Howard going out to Benny Lamp. And Will Howard's holding back. Texans, Jaden Higgins going out to Aaron Wise on the Phenom. Hyper swatch. She got Michael for Stanton Griggs, Steven Jackson, Jalen Hurts, and AR. So all but one of the megas are done. No downtown, no uptown yet. We got to pick it up. Time to pick it up. Save the best for last. Cam Miller. Howard. Texans finally getting a podium. We got Malott, Harvey, and lastly, Jalen Lane. All right, Texans officially on the board. Good to go. Alright, let's check and make sure none of these have a podium up there. No. Okay, so they're good. Rams. No, so we're good there. Texans now have a podium. So let's put these up there. Okay. Let's just clean this up a little bit. Okay. Let's see if that'll fit. Perfect. Okay. go. Last Optic. Box number 10. Let's get it. And we'll end it with Phoenix. Empty box. Alright, here we go. Save the best one for last, right? That one's got a patch, so we'll send it down to the bottom. Alright, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. James Pierce, he just got arrested for like evading and eluding, and he attacked his WNBA girlfriend. Very weird story. James Pierce going out to E-Dub. Malachi Starks going out to the Ravens, Joe Lurch. Then you got Jimmy Horn on the Blue Hyper for Adam Light. DK, James Cook, Eric Dickerson, Buda Baker, Pat Bryant going out to Denver, Joe Desky. Jackson Dart finally coming out for Alan Stein, finally. Ty Felton going out to the Vikings, that's Sean Richardson. You got Laporta, Fryermuth, Njoku, Josh Downs, Tez Johnson going out to Tampa. That's going to be Ox. Then you've got the Chain Reaction, My Homies, very nice, going out to B3. Elway, Captain Kirk, Leggett, Ramondre, JMO, Jordan Watkins going out to Stanton on the rated. Trevion Henderson going out to Mike Haralambis on a rated. Will Howard, Hidden Potential for Benny Lamp. Then you got Keenan Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burr. You got Dante Culpepper, Jahdae Barron. Holding back A.J. Brown on a hollow. So Jahdae Barron going out to Joe Desky. A.J. Brown going out to Joe Lurch. You got Kyron, Jay Jetta, Xavier Worthy, Megatron, Jacoby Myers, Jackson Hawes going out to Buffalo, Joe Desky. Devin Neal to Aaron Wise. And then Tez Johnson on the rookie phenom going out to Ox. Very nice. Tyler Shuck showing up for E-Dub. Not just the numbered Thunderbird Pandora, but now a Blue Hyper. Then you got Carlson, Monk, and Watt. Shuck coming through again. Shuck having a day. Joe Horn, Jimmy Horn, Joe Horn. I don't know if that's his dad, but could be. You never know. All right, let's get these sleeved and out of the way, and we will jump to our last hobby. Trevion. He did not play too well in the Super Bowl. I thought Ramondre would have a better game than he did, too. Alright, good to go. Let's get this stuff out of the way. I need one more thick sleeve for Tez. Rookie Phenom. All right, here we go. Put these on the bench. There we go. All right, bench is good. We're making really good time, though. I'm actually very impressed with the time we're making. Empty box. That's good. Nice and frozen. Love it. All right, let's get a few more top loaders down here. There we go. Put some penny sleeves down. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Last box. Let's see what we can find. We got a fatty in here. Fatty's down low. Ooh, we got two fatties. Could we have an RPA? Maybe. We might have a rookie patch auto. Or a patch auto. This is going to be a good one, I think. Should be a good box. We had two really thick cards. It's supposed to be one auto, one mem, so maybe they can have RPAs in these. That would be nice. I've seen all over videos on Twitter and YouTube that these boxes have been loaded, so far our first box confirmed that. Let's see if our second box will. Let's see if our second box is as good as our first box. Good luck, B3. Good luck. All right, we got Jack Besh leading it off, going out to Aaron Wise on the base. Thunderbirds purple. Jordan Love. There was one of those in the last box, too. That is going out to Harlan. We got Drake May, Hufanga, Broderick Thomas, Tyleek Williams going out to Detroit. That's going to be Adam Light. Contours Pandora, Scary Terry going out to Goody Goody. 62 out of 249 on the Terry McLaurin Pandora Contours. Beautiful card. You got John Lynch, Hutchinson, Godwin, Mason Taylor going out to the Jets. That's going to be Aaron Wise. Another Shake and Bake Contours. We got that in the last box, too. J.C. Horn, Jared Goff, George Pickens. You got Trey Amos going out to Goody Goody. Garrett Wilson on the Pandora going out to Aaron Wise. Then you got Drake London, Jerome Ford, Tyreek Hill, Shador coming back out for the Brownies, Cleveland, Joe Lurch. And then Donovan Izariku for the Cowgirls going out to Joe Desky on Dallas, the rookie, 66 out of 189. 66 out of 189 on the rookie, numbered. And then Derwin James rounding out the first stack. So the Cowgirls getting a podium on the rookie, orange to 189. Donovan Izariku. Then you got the Commanders and Goody Goody getting on the board with Scary Terry. He had a down year this year, but I think it was more injuries than anything that kind of held him back. He should be fine next year. Another Shador for Joe Lurch. Joe Lurch has been going nuts on Shador all night. Mason Taylor, nice one there for the Jets. Tyleek. All right. Let's get these out of the way. Gino in blue. Where's Dallas? There we go. Getting Dallas up on a podium. And then we have a few more Washington somewhere. There we go. Washington on a podium. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got Sammy Laporta, Trey Benson, Woody Marks going out to Aaron Wise on the base. Dylan Sampson on the Pandora rookie going out to Joe Lurch. You got Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Legette, Caleb, Elijah Arroyo going out to the Honster. Puka on a purple Thunderbirds, not numbered, going out to the Rams. That's going to be Stanton. You got Jay Jetta, Devonta Smith, Garrett Wilson, Kyle Williams going out to Mike Haralambis. And then Braylon Allen on the bronze Pandora, numbered 40 out of 125, going out to E-Dub on the Jets. Very nice. Njoku, Adonai Mitchell, Jamar Chase. So the Jets on the board with Braylon Allen. $40 out of 125. Jets on the board. surprised these aren't numbered. Beautiful looking cards. All right, a few more Jets on the podium there. All right, let's take it down to the first numbered. You got Dante Thornton going out to the Raiders and E-Dub. Myles Garrett on a contours going out to the Brownies. Joe Lurch, not numbered. Joe Horn, Calais Campbell, Cheddar Bob, Trevion Henderson going out to Mike Haralambis. Omari and Hampton going out to the Chargers. That is Ox on a Pandora rookie, not numbered. You got Clay Matthews, Geno Smith, Jordan Brooks, Nick Emanwari going back out to the Honster. And then Cam Ward, 472 out of 699 going out to Josh Robbins. Bang, rookie phenom. We got Shador and Cam. Numbered Cam, numbered Shador, numbered Tyler Shuck, numbered Jalen Monroe. Today is the day of the quarterbacks, B3. We just need Jackson Dart to come out for Steiner. It's the only one we're missing. He avoids my table like the plague, man. I'm telling you, we're due to hit like a monster friggin', mega 101 for Jackson Dart at some point, because we can't seem to get anything for him. So, I mean, it's not just me here, it's me in all the breaks. No matter where I chase the Giants, I can't seem to hit anything Jackson Dart. So, somebody eventually is going to hit a absolute monster for him. It's just going to take a while. But somebody is due. Somebody's overdue. There you go, Josh Robbins on the numbered Cam Ward. Love these Phoenix Hobby Preferred boxes, man. They are absolutely loaded. Beautiful Hampton, too. All right, here we go. Last little bit. Let's get it. We got Tyrone Tracy, Hollywood Brown, Saquon Barkley, Malachi Starks holding back the hit. So let's bring the back to the front. We got Will Dissly, Aaron Jones, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. So Malachi Starks for the Ravens. That is Joe Lurch. He is holding back our hit. Pat Bryant. Oh, man. Ascension Black Pandora going out to Joe Desky on the Pat Bryant. Absolutely gorgeous. 4 out of 99 on the Black Pandora Ascension RPA. Holy cow, what a beautiful card that is. Joe Desky. Bang. This kid played well in the playoffs until he got hurt. Could be a star in the making. Joe Desky been on a little bit of a run. Add that to the stack, Joe. I don't even know if that'll fit in a 130. No way, it's too thick. Gotta go up to the next size. Not a 130, gotta go to a 168. Super fat. What a card. Joe Desky. Bang, bang. All right. I've almost completely lost my voice. Let's get ready for a recap. No rookies in there, right? No. Let's get ready for a recap. Bear with me a moment to get myself in order here. Get my ducks in a row. As for what's next, B3, I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to get my hands on some more of these Phoenix Preferred boxes. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to right away, but I'm certainly gonna try. For sure. Most definitely going to try to get my hands on a few more of these. They were awesome. Awesome boxes. Alright. Probably going to need 2 of these for racks. We made really good time on this one though, and I sleeved everything as we went along, so that's pretty rare to make good time and do all the sleeving live. Let's get these garbage out of the way. There we go. Alright, good. I don't think we'll need that many for a rack, but you never know. Alright. Browns, Seahawks. Where are the bolts at? There we go. Alright, good. So big winner of the night, clearly Seattle. Alright, so Seattle's down, good. Next one gotta be Shuck on the numbered, because it's the lowest number. Actually, not Shuck yet. It would be the Broncos. Then Shuck. Then I'd have to say Cam Ward. Then Brownies and Shador. Because Shador didn't have a blue hyper. He had some hits, but he didn't get the blue hyper. Alright, there's the first stack of the obvious. Now we got to figure out the rest. So we got a numbered Scary Terry to 249. Numbered Dallas to 189. 125. 189. 125. So we're going to go Xavier Watts, then Braylon Allen, then T-Law, then Dallas, then Washington. Then after that, I think you got to go with the last quarterback remaining, which was Jackson Dart, although he only got one. Got some good scats, though. All right, now where? Only one Genty. 2 patches, I think, for New England. Yeah, so they're going to be close. They were just in the Super Bowl. Let's go with New England. All right, then we go Quinn Ewers. Then you got to go Tetaroa. Okay, good. Now we got to figure out this stack. All right, there's our recap, B3. There is the recap. Let me just restock the supplies over here real quick. Boom. All right, good. Let's get started. Oh, that's the funny bone that's not so funny. I don't know how I continue 6 years later to still whack my knee on the same corner of the desk without fail, but I do. All right, here we go. Joe Desky on the Cardinals. Getting the Walter Nolan Blue Hyper. More on Joe Desky later. Ravens. Joe Lurch getting Malachi Starks and Mike Green on the Blue Hyper. More on Joe Lurch later. Sean Richardson, Ty Felton on the rated and the Blue Hyper rated. Stanton Griggs on the Rams getting Jarquez Hunter twice. Terrence Ferguson, little T Ferg, 3 times. Stanton also on the Niners getting Jordan James on the Phoenix, Jordan Watkins on the Optic rated, Alfred Collins on the Blue Hyper, and Mykel Williams on the Blue Hyper. Robert McCrory picking up a Luther Burden and a Colson Loveland. Then you got Joe Desky on the Bills getting the Caden Prather Blue Hyper. Jackson Hawes rated and Jackson Hawes Blue Hyper. Mike Haralambis getting the Shamar Stewart on the Phoenix, Shamar on the rated, and the Blue Hyper, not once, not twice, but 3 times for the defensive end. Taj Brooks also coming out on a Phoenix, a rated, and a Blue Hyper rated. Harlan Benner on the Packers getting Savion on a Phoenix, Savion on a rated 3 times. Matthew Golden on a rated, and Matthew Golden on the Blue Hyper. The Chargers, Ox getting the Keandre Lambert Smith rated, Trey Harris rated, Omarion Hampton on a rated twice. Hampton on the Silver Paragon, and the Pandora Phoenix. Very nice. Take it. All right, dropping all the way down to the Colts. Benny Lamp on the Steelers picking up the Will Howard on the rated. Will Howard on a Hidden Potential, and a Caleb Johnson Blue Hyper Rookie Phenom. B3 on the Chiefs picking up the Chain Reactions Patty Mahomes. Jalen Royals on a rated twice, and a Blue Hyper. Aaron Wise on the Raiders getting Tommy Millott on a rated twice. Cam Miller on a Blue Hyper. You got Deontay Thornton on a Phoenix and a rated 3 times, plus a Blue Hyper. Then a little Ashton Genty came out on the throwback Optic. Graham Mertz going out to Aaron Wise as well on the Texans, coming out 3 times. You got Jalen Noel on a rated twice. Woody Marks on a Phoenix. Woody Marks on a rated. And Jaden Higgins on the Blue Hyper Rookie Phenom. Very nice. Going to the Buccaneers and Ox. You got Tez Johnson on a rated. Tez on the Rookie Phenom Blue Hyper. And then Emeka Egbuka on the Blue Hyper. Lions, Adam Light picking up Tyleek Williams Blue Hyper, Isaac Tesla on a rated, and then Tesla on a Blue Hyper 3 times on the color match. Beautiful cards. Aaron Wise on the Colts getting DJ Giddens on a rated, Riley Leonard Phoenix and rated. Riley Leonard on the Blue Hyper Rookie Phenom. Then you got Tyler Warren on a rated, Primary Colors Tyler Warren, and a Blue Hyper. Another nice color match on the Tyler Warren. Nice night for E on the Colts. Dropping down to, let's take it all the way down to the Cowgirls. All right, Adam Light on the Panthers. Picking up Nick Scourton on a rated twice. Mitchell Evans on a rated. Jimmy Horn on a rated and a Blue Hyper. Nice color match there. You got Teteroa McMillan and then Tet on the Blue Hyper. Another nice color match. Fuzz on there. Ollie Gordon coming out for rival. Donnie Scheffler on a rated 3 times. Quinn Ewers on a rated twice. Quinn Ewers on a Rookie Recruits. Mike Haralambis on the Patriots picking up the Kyle Williams Phoenix. Kyle Williams rated. Travion Henderson Phoenix. Travion Henderson rated. Travion Henderson on the Rookie Phenom Blue Hyper. And then Drake May on the Blue Hyper Donruss Threads. Very nice. Steinert on the G-Men Black and Gold Breaks. You got Abdul Carter on a rated twice, 3 times. Scattaboo on a rated twice. Once on the Lighted Up. Nice little insert there for Scat Pack. And then 1 Jackson Dart came out. Goody on the Commanders. You got Jalen Lane Phoenix. Jalen Lane rated. And then Terry McLaurin on the Contours Pandora, numbered 62 out of 249. So Goody finally getting a little hit. Cowgirls. Joe Desky, Jadon Blue twice on a rated, once on the Blue Hyper. Nice color match there for the Cowgirls. And then Donovan Iziaruku on the orange Pandora rookie, numbered 66 out of 189. Nice night for Joe on the Cowgirls. Actually, don't even need that last rack. All right, let's take it down to the Jags, Jets. Let's go to the Browns. Let's go all the way down to the Texans. There we go. All right, so here we go. Jaguars, Wayne Maury. You've got Travis Hunter on a rated. Travis Hunter on a My House. Beautiful card. And then Trevor Lawrence on the orange Pandora. That is numbered 104 out of 189. Nice night for Wayne Maury on the Jags. Jets, Aaron Wise. You got Arian Smith on a Phoenix. Arian Smith on a rated twice. Mason Taylor on a Phoenix. And then Braylon Allen on the bronze Pandora. That is numbered 40 out of 125. E-Dub had himself a night. Also, Aaron, on the Falcons, rookie Xavier Watts, bronze Pandora. Numbered 90 out of 125. Joe Lurch on the Brownies. Carson Schweisinger on the rated. Little Pandora Phoenix Dylan Sampson rookie, not numbered. You got Harold Fannin on the rated. Harold Fannin on the Pandora Phoenix rookie, not numbered. Harold Fannin on a blue hyper. Quinishon Judkins on a blue hyper. You got Dylan Gabriel to come out on a rated. Shador on a Phoenix. Shador on a rated, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Shador on the throwback Optic. And then Shador Sanders on a rookie Phenom jersey swatch out of Phoenix. That is numbered 345 out of 699. Great night for Joe Lurch on the Brownies. Now we jump to Josh Robbins on the Texans. Khalil Mullings on a rated 3 times. Elike Yomanor on a rated and a blue hyper rated. Then you got Cam Ward on a Phoenix. Cam Ward on a blue hyper. Nice color match there. And then Cam Ward on a rookie Phenom jersey swatch out of Phoenix. Numbered 472 out of 699. Great night for the quarterbacks tonight. But the quarterback love doesn't stop there. We continue the quarterback love over here. Devin Neal coming out on a rated for Aaron Wise on the Saints. Devin Neal blue hyper. Tyler Shuck coming out on a rated. Tyler Shuck on a blue hyper for E-Dub. And then Tyler Shuck on a purple Thunderbird Pandora out of Phoenix. Rookie numbered 222 out of 249 as the rookie quarterbacks just eat tonight. Taking a pause from rookie quarterbacks to head to the Broncos. This is Joe Desky, RJ Harvey on a rated. First year freshie RJ Harvey on the blue hyper, Mem. Pat Bryant on a rated. Pat Bryant on the black Pandora Ascension RPA. Rookie patch auto on the black Pandora Ascension, numbered 4 out of 99. Joe Desky, what a absolutely gorgeous card that is. Last but not least, you have Hans from Hamster Card Breaks, a.k.a. the Hanster, on his Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, Elijah Arroyo on a Phoenix. Robbie Oots on a rated. Robbie Oots on a blue hyper rated. Nice color match. Torrey Horton on a rated. Torrey Horton on a blue hyper rated. Nice color match. You got Nick Emenwari on a Phoenix. Nick Emenwari on a rated. Emenwari on a blue hyper. Twice. Beautiful color match. Jumping to Jalen Milroe on a rated. Twice. Milroe on a throwback. And Milroe on a bronze Pandora auto rookie numbered 47 out of 99. What a night. What a break. B3, the break table stays hot. We've been on a run recently. Now, we didn't get our uptown or downtown tonight, but the Phoenix was so good, it kind of made up for it. Kind of, sort of, just a little bit. Made up for it. But, all right, B3, on that note, it is almost 1 a.m., so I'm going to go get my butt to bed so I don't oversleep because I got a conference call first thing in the morning. But love you guys, appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for getting this closed so we could break tonight. Big shout out to E-Dub for closing us out on the last spot mojo. Much appreciated. Love you, E. And yeah, we'll be back soon. Probably with a mixture of Optic and Donruss. Continue the downtown chase, but the hobby will switch up. So just keep an eye out. Nothing planned yet, but I'll be working on it over the next day or two. Probably posted by Wednesday. So just keep an eye out. I'm going to work on some sorting, bagging, tagging up break 445 and 446, this one, just to kind of get ahead. I'm off of work next week for President's Day and the rest of the week using rollover PTO. So I'll be working on mail all this weekend into next week. So just want to get ahead, get prepared, and then we'll probably drop a break on Wednesday, latest Thursday, and then we'll take it from there. B3, love you guys, appreciate you. Congrats to the big hitters tonight, and I will see you guys